Hello and welcome to another episode of the Astronomy Network. My name's Roy. On this episode we're going to do something a little bit different. We're not looking at any astronomy kit or any gear. We've got some globes. We've got some 12-inch globes from Replogle, and we've also got some very nice rotating globes from MOVA.
Beats by Dallas, make it hurt.
Now I've been really looking forward to making this video because I think these globes are great. Some of the detail and the craftsmanship that goes into creating these I think is fantastic. Now a lot of people associate Europa Valley Optics mainly with astronomy equipment, but we actually sell a massive range of globes as well. We've got the 12.5-inch globes here at the back who are made by Replogle, and the ones rotating at the front are made by MOVA. Now maybe you're looking for a present for someone, you know, an astronomer or someone who's mad about space, and you're looking for something special that they can put up on their shelf. Something like this would be perfect. So to start things off, I'll be looking at the ones at the front, which are the rotating globes by MOVA. I'll get the camera nice and close so you can see some of the amazing detail, and more importantly, looking at what makes them rotate. So here we have the rotating globes by MOVA. Now all of these are available from Europa Valley Optics. This is actually just a snippet of what MOVA make. These are only 5 of the entire range. They actually do quite a lot more. They pretty much do the whole solar system, and they also do some of the bigger prominent moons of the favourite planets. Now each one is assembled by hand, and you can really tell because the detail and the build quality is absolutely fantastic. I'm not sure if you can see this on the camera, but the colours are so vibrant and the detail is unreal. Now the reason that detail is so good is because the images are actually taken from real NASA pictures, and that's what gives it its very fine detail. Now each piece is assembled with very high precision. They use a clear outer shell, and then the planet is almost suspended inside of that clear outer shell. There is a seam all the way around the edge, but it's so small and it's almost seamless that you can barely even notice it. Now the spinning motion I think is the best feature of these planets. There are hidden cells inside of the globe, and they're not powered by a battery. You don't need any cords. They are actually powered solely from ambient light. So you can literally take them out of the box, you can put them on the stand, and within a couple of minutes they start rotating. Once you're done with them, if you ever want to pack it away, there's no reason to turn it off. You literally just pop it away and it will go to sleep. You never have to remember to charge it. There's no cables, so the technology that's in these I think is brilliant. Another thing as well is that the rotation is whisper quiet. You can barely even hear it. I can't even hear it at all. So it's absolutely silent, so it's not going to bug you when it's up on your shelf. Now these are some of my favourites that we've got here on the desk. From left to right, we've got Mars, we've obviously got Earth, the Moon, Jupiter and Uranus. Now the colour of the Mars globe is really rich. You've got that red rust and you can see all of the craters. You've also got the polar ice caps on top. The Earth globe, it's actually got clouds sort of swirling around, and when you look at it, it's almost mesmerising. The Moon again, it's super high detailed, and all of the craters of the Moon you can see. It's such a pleasure to look at, and you can really pick out very fine details. Jupiter, you've got the swirls, you've got some beautiful bands going all the way around the edge of the globe. You've got the great red spot there as well, which you can see. And then we've got Uranus, the ice giant. Now all the detail is authentic. That blue is so vibrant and it does look really stunning. Now when you purchase one of these, it comes in a nice presentation box like this. you obviously get one of the globes and a stand. Now it's a slightly different stand to the one I'm using here. It's this 3-pin stand, but if you're wanting the larger crystal base, you can also purchase them separately from our website. So there we have it. That pretty much sums up the range from MOVA. It's been a real pleasure to get these out of the box and show our customers these amazing globes. As I said, they are all available on our website, and I will provide links below. If you've got any questions or anything like that, feel free to give us a call and I can answer any question you've got about these amazing globes. So next up we have the globes from Replogle. Now this is just a small selection of what Replogle actually make, but on the desk here from left to right we've got Jupiter here at the back, then we've got Venus, we've got Io, one of Jupiter's volcanic moons. At the front we've got Titan, Saturn's largest moon, we've got one of Jupiter's icy moons, Europa, and then at the front we've got a representation of Mercury. Now it's getting a little bit cramped here on the desk, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to clear some of these away, just get one out and get the camera nice and up close to it so you can see all the amazing detail, and I think I'll start with my favourite, Venus. So before we take a closer look at the globes, I just thought I'd mention what you get in the box when you purchase one of these. Now unfortunately you don't get this nice white rotating stand, but what you do get is the clear acrylic base. Obviously you get the globe itself, and you get a nice colour illustrated leaflet with lots of facts and key information about the planet you've just purchased. So taking a closer look at the Venus globe, it really does look stunning. It was actually created exclusively by the Astronomy magazine, and it shows an incredible 226 planetary features. It was actually developed alongside cartographer Trent Hare, and it was produced using images from the Magellan Venus radar mapper, so you can really see the level of detail that has gone into creating this globe. So next up we've got Jupiter and Mercury. Now I thought I'd use these two just to show you some of the build features of these planets. Now they're made by Replogle, who are very well known for their accuracy, so all of the mapping and the labels, they do strive to be as 100% accurate as possible. The actual globes are made from a very sort of hard, durable plastic, and there is a seam separating the southern and northern hemispheres, but it's very neat and very well put together. And finally there is a couple of mountings. You've got one on the top and the bottom, which will be for the Replogle accessories for mounting and displaying it. So this Mercury globe was actually created with this enhanced colour, and that's to bring out some of the features of the planet. Now again, it was created by the staff of Astronomy magazine. It was actually produced using images from the Mercury dual imaging system aboard the spacecraft Messenger, and it shows an incredible 236 planetary features, and they're all identified and labelled. Now moving on to Jupiter, this one really does look stunning. It's actually the first ever high resolution globe of its kind. It was created alongside Bjorn Johnson, an Icelandic software developer and expert on converting spacecraft image data into stunning planetary images. It was actually produced from the Cassini and Juno spacecraft. The globe identifies 18 features, including the Great Red Spot, Oval BA, and the distinctive bands of fast moving clouds that run parallel to the equator. Now just like with the Venus globe, you get an illustrated fact sheet which comes with both of these as well. Now I've got 3 more globes to show you, which are Titan and 2 of Jupiter's moons. And finally, these are the last 3 globes that I want to show you. On the far side we've got Titan, which is Saturn's large moon. We've also got 2 of Jupiter's moons. We've got the icy giant Europa and the fiery Io. So over on the far side we've got Titan. Now this is the 2nd largest moon in the solar system. It was actually produced using images from Cassini from its visual and infrared mapping spectrometer. Now this richly detailed version shows a magnificent 180 of Titan's most notable named surface features. Moving along, we've got Europa. Now this is one of my favourite moons. It's Jupiter's icy giant. Again, it was developed by the staff at Astronomy magazine. It was produced using images from Voyager 1, Voyager 2 and the Galileo spacecraft. Now this richly detailed version shows 110 features, including Aran Chaos and some of the craters such as Osin, Celix and Balor. And finally we've got the Io globe, Jupiter's innermost and most fiery Galilean moon. Developed again along cartographer Trent Hare, this globe was produced using images from Voyager 1, Voyager 2 and the Galileo spacecraft. This injected moulded 12-inch version shows 223 named surface features. So that concludes the 12-inch globes. Replogle are a brand who are very well renowned for their highly accurate and highly detailed globes. These are all available on the Rother Valley Optics website, so I will provide links below. If you have any questions about the globes, give me a call and I can answer all of your questions. They really do look stunning. They are a great centerpiece in anyone's room. They're made of super durable plastic, and I think if you're looking for a globe, then Replogle should definitely be the ones to look at. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've certainly enjoyed playing around with these globes, showing you guys all the amazing detail. We've got the big 12-inch globes from Replogle with their highly detailed maps and accurate representations, but my favourite has got to be the rotating globes from MOVA. The colours and the detail is absolutely stunning, and I think they will look great on anyone's mantelpiece. These are all available on Rother Valley Optics. Of course, I'll provide links below. And just remember that if you've got any questions or any queries about any of the products that you've seen here today, feel free to get in touch. You can speak to any one of our member of staff. Between us, we've got over 60 years experience in the astronomy trade. You can contact us by email, by phone, or you can even contact us by Facebook Messenger. So that's me signing off on this video. I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.